Redux here. Welcome to Notes from the Madden Underground. I got a lot of things I want to talk about today as far as the game mode of MUT itself, and I think I'm going to go through the news of the hour before we get into that. So, first off, we have Paul Krause as one of the legends tomorrow, and he does get deep out zone knockout, which is the first card in the game to get that, so that's really hot with 93 zone coverage. No man, but I'm okay with that because I'm a part of No Man organization. Me and Al Bundy. Actually, no. Cal Bundy. Because Al is no man. I'm no man. No, man's okay. But I like my safeties with man because sometimes I like just, you know, randomly man guys up across the formation, on the same side of formation. Because that's the only way you can really sometimes get stops with how this game plays. So, anyways, great card. This was a demon in MUT 18, like a true creature of the night. That was with like the 91 zone, and his out of position around Christmas time got it, and it was super cheap and super effective because of how that game played. They as soon as the quarterback got like right here in the throw motion, it was already breaking, even if its back was turned to the ball. It was terrible psychic zones. They were bad, but now we're dealing with other sort of psychics right now, so he's gonna be interesting with that deep out zone KO. We then have Dave Robinson. This is the limited. Let me see if I can't get out of the way. Can you guys see that yet? There it is, right there, LTD. Okay, so Dave Robinson is a coverage linebacker. We know those things are more trash than the Staten Island Ferry. Wait, no. Whatever. So this is, anyways, a card, limited. So he's going to be minned out. We'll talk about limiteds and mins out in a second. Willie Rolfe. He is a left tackle. Kansas City theme team, I believe, is getting a little bit of a buff. Kansas City and New Orleans right there. Robinson is on Green Bay, Washington. And Paul Krause is another northern team and Washington. So Washington getting its boosts. Sadly, no Steelers. But the funny thing about Willie right here and left tackles, it's the third left tackle this week. And if you guys recall my YouTube video a few days ago, whether it was Market Monday or not, I forgot which day it was I talked about this. They've come out with a left tackle in every single promo this week. And I said this, whenever they come out with offensive linemen, which traditionally have been good investments in MUT, buying them and selling them later because they don't come out with a lot of them, they really hit the same position a few times to screw over investors, okay? So that way you can't really grab a card, wait for it to go up, and then sell it off, okay? So we're getting our third left tackle after not really having really good ones at all for about a month. I got 3 89s within 1 week of each other. Obviously, no team of the week left tackles, as they don't really get team of the week for left tackles. As I don't think we've ever gotten one. I feel like, you know, team of the week. I want to talk about overall MUT here in a second. So that's the content on its way, and our thoughts on it. It looks like kind of a weak ending to Season 1's Legends. I know people are talking and they're asking me about their 89 overall Legends. I would go ahead, yeah, if you can save it, wait till tomorrow. Somebody asked me that. Some of these things automatically open when you get there. Season 1 ending, we'll probably not get the competitive pass, but I don't necessarily want to talk about Season 1 ending. I'll do another video on that. Let's talk about, I said I want to talk about limited rentals. Somebody asked me in my stream about LTD rentals and what to do. Like, when people talk about rentals, and this is like a thing in the Madden community, it's been for a few years, they talk about cards near like the quick sell value. Like, if you buy Chad Johnson around 400K, the most you'll ever lose on him is like 50K. So even though you're putting out 400K, you're not losing it. You won't be losing much, we'll say. So you can basically get it and use it forever, and then whenever you need your coins, you can get it back. So somebody like Dave Robinson, if you buy him above 400K, you've made a mistake. Because this card is terrible. He will be nice for your theme teams. You might be able to use Lurker on him and have fun like that. I know, actually, people are in 3-4. Maybe Robinson will actually be valuable because people do run 3-4 online, and he'll be valuable for that, being a pass coverage linebacker. So maybe my prediction on him being minimum is wrong. But if you guys ever want to see all the limiteds minned out, just go to your custom filters on MUT.gg. Just sort by limited edition that, and then we could sort by price descending. And then obviously if you want the guys that are cheapest and minned out, you go to right here, just go to the bottom. So Chad Johnson, Stevenson, Rice, Murray. The issue with these cards also is I think we'll be getting Redux with Season 2, right? So holding limiteds above, much above quick sell value might not be a great idea for too much longer. In seasons past, in years past, they tell us what cards are getting reduxed about a week ahead of time. They no longer give us that knowledge ahead of time, so I'm not even sure they know. They kind of do it like the day before, it feels like. So cards that could get reduxed, I'd imagine up to 87s and potentially 88s. I don't think they'll be reduxing 89s already. It was Season 2. If they decide to do it with the Season 2 drop next Thursday. One other thing I want to talk about also with the season drop, I guess I am talking about the season. If you look at competitive end date, it's in 6 days. If you see it on your screen right there in the upper corner right there. Hang on, let me make sure I have the correct output. Yeah, I'm updating it right now. Number. But the season 1 one is in 4 days. So if you want to save some competitive objectives and XP, you can probably wait till after, right? If you get to like level 38 or something, your season XP right here, 25,000 season XP, will count towards next season instead of this season. So it depends on what you need to get done. But that should be in your mind just a little bit. Maybe not a lot of it, but a little bit. Wow, I'm looking a little dark on the screen right here. Let me go ahead and change that over. Let me up the exposure. I feel like, did I just get darker during the video? That was weird. I feel like I didn't start that dark. But regardless, those are things you want to look at. We also, I want to talk about MUT here more in a general sense in a second, because I'm getting a lot of tweets, kind of like Fred right here, who said, a couple weeks ago I told Gutfox that I was really worried about content from EA Sports this year, and ever since I said that, they haven't been giving me a reason to alleviate my doubts. I think this version of MUT is going to be a bad one, okay? I think this is along with the September blues. Like, content creators, our numbers go down because a lot of other things come out. 2K, FIFA came out. Somebody in my chat said these horrible legends are bad because, you know, they should be competing with FIFA. But, you know, FIFA's made by EA. They don't need to compete against itself. They want to compete against, you know, 2K. So they're not necessarily, they, you know, want to distract us from FIFA since that's their game too. And they want people hyped about that. But basically, like, what people are saying is, like, we feel this way every year. September is always such a lull for Madden because the new game, it's exciting, it's awesome. And then we go, like, a month, month and a half, 2 months here until, like, Most Feared. Once Most Feared kicks off, it's promo season. That's when the hype starts returning. We got the Thanksgiving, Blitz, Winter promo, playoffs, Super Bowl. It's just, like, it just hit us with content and stuff. The issue that I found and my biggest problem with MUT right now, and I see why people are angry, is like head-to-head grinders are rewarded. Don't get me wrong. Solo grinders have not been, right? If you do solo battles for your comp pass, it's terrible. Me and Jemais talked about this on the podcast. I'll hit Gutfox 2 here maybe tomorrow, but he went off on a big rant. It was pretty entertaining about solo battles and challenges and stuff. That's just not good enough, in my opinion. So the offline grinders haven't been rewarded. The MUT grinders, right? Anything fun to do in MUT costs coins. This is something we've known, and it sucks because it costs so much, right? In previous years, you could go ahead and re-roll packs on like the Gridiron Guardians player, and you'd end up being able to like re-roll for a while, maybe hit a big one, stop with your money intact. Right now, with the way this returns value at like 30 to 50%, I will re-roll for 10 minutes and lose 1.5 million coins in 10 minutes. Like, it's just so quick and it goes so fast and it's just not fun. So really there's only one class of people in the game kind of get rewarded, which I love for them, right? Head-to-head grinders. I am a head-to-head grinder. I love head-to-head. I just wish, you know, outside of the paid for packs with the awesome toppers of the 89s, right, in the store, I wish like the other packs for coins were a little bit more balanced out. Because I love, right, the one thing that came out of Pack Strike that actually worked was the toppers actually giving us up the cards. That's great, but please make the packs themselves also valuable for people that don't spend money, that spend it on coins. And I get it, you're gonna be like, oh, EA, Omega lol. So that's my thoughts on that situation. There was CC had something about throw speeds, and I'm just gonna sum it up briefly. Right here. Where'd he go? Here it is. No, it's not here. Alright, well, he did like a truth about gunslinger thing, where basically he found cards. You know, I've done this on YouTube too. You guys didn't watch the video. That was sad. where I compared throw motions and stuff to real life. But basically, cards with Gunslinger throw the ball about the same, is the final conclusion. Cards without Gunslinger throw the ball completely varied, right? Like, they are very noticeable. But Gunslinger, the 2 AP, will speed them up. So just an FYI, Gunslinger can make bad quarterbacks better. I mean, this is something we knew already. But that's kind of the thought on that. Gunslinger makes cards throw the ball faster. So I want to talk about that too. And it makes cards more alike, I guess, is the biggest conclusion out of that. That's it for Notes from the Madden Underground. I'll see you guys tomorrow on stream, 10:30 a.m. Eastern, for the Legends, and we'll try that Deep Out Zone KO if it makes a difference. Rock Bottom Coins is the #1 place to get your Madden coins. If you make coins for my videos, sell them to Rock Bottom. If you're buying, use my code GUTBOX for 10% off. Sorry, I had to get this sponsor in. Bye.